Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, welcome. So let's just get right into it. So basically where we left off was that we had backlash for our relationship. It was brand new, but it didn't really last that long. Like, it wasn't like lingering backlash over and over and over again. It was just those little things, and we're just like, okay, that's weird. We kind of brushed it off or whatever, and that was it. So fast forward, Jon and I are dating, and at this point, but actually before we made it official, let me tell you how Jon and I first had sex. Okay, so we were talking, hanging out. Like, this is before we made it official. We were talking, hanging out, and he was like, I was like, oh, he was like, oh, I want to hang out with you more. And I'm like, oh, I gotta study. He was like, oh, I can help you study. And so I'm like, okay. And he's like, oh, come to my house, bro. And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll come to your house. So me, in my head, I was just like, dude, I don't want to have sex with this dude. I really like him. I really want to have sex with him, but I'm really trying to change. Like, I don't want to just start fucking him, and then I ruin it, and then, like, I don't know, like, that was in my head. I was just like, I don't want just for him to, like, get it so easy. Like, I don't want him to think I'm easy or something like that. Like, it was just like, I don't know. I just didn't want him to get it, like, yet. And so what I did was, because you know that sometimes things get heated, you making out, and then this slips into that slipping, and whatever. So I decided, TMI guys, if you find this gross or whatever, it's not really gross, but I decided to wear a tampon that day. I wasn't on my period, I wasn't anything. I just said, I'm gonna shove that shit in there so it's awkward to pull out, like, because you can't just have like you can't just secretly just slip that out and it be all sexy or whatever. It gives me time. Like, if I really feel like it, I'll be like, I have to go to the bathroom, I have to flush it down the toilet, things like that, whatever. So I have to do stuff. And so it gives you time to really put like a second, like a break, a pause of like the heated romance type, getting out of control, getting out of hand stuff. Sorry. But yeah, so I wore a tampon and I went to his house and we started talking about video games. He was really into video games at that time, and we started talking about video games, and he showed me how to play Super Smash. No, not Super Smash. The fuck I'm saying. He showed me how to play Call of Duty, and I was playing it here and there, and then we were supposed to study, and I was just like, oh, read me the chapter. He's like, what the fuck do you mean? That's not studying. I'm like, just read it to me while I chill here and just listen to your pretty voice. And he started laughing or whatever, and there was a moment that we got really heated, and it worked. Like, the tampon thing worked. Like, I had to like stop, take a break, because I really wanted to do it, and I stopped, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta stop and go to the bathroom. When I went to the bathroom, I was just like, no, Vanessa, you can't do it. And so I came back, and like, we had some distance. So that was the first time I went to his house. The second time I went to his house, it was like the next week or something like that, or a couple days later, I went to his house again. And the tampon shit didn't work. It worked once and it didn't work again. Like, I literally slipped that shit. Like, we were getting heated again, and I literally slipped that shit so fast out of my vagina, bro, and put it right in, like, my jean pocket so quick. And it was just like, it was just a wrap. It didn't work the second time. And so we ended up having sex on top of a controller, and we that was our first time we had sex. It was great. It was amazing. It was awesome. It was nice. But yeah, that was maybe like 2 weeks before we made it official. We really like, I really didn't regret it, but I did regret it. I was just like, oh, now he's gonna think I'm easy, or now he's not gonna want to do this. And that did lead into the thing with Adesanya and all of the shit. If the guys don't know what I'm talking about, go to my previous videos and stuff like that where we made it official and I tell you about it. But yeah, it kind of led into that when Adesanya was talking about how he didn't want me to, like, he didn't ask me to be a girlfriend, so basically I'm fair game type thing. But I didn't have sex with him again, I think, until later that month after we made it official. I think, yeah. After we made it official. I think we only had sex once before we made it official. So, I know this is one of the shorts, but that was basically how Jon and I had sex for the first time. And when I think about it, it's so crazy. But I hope you guys like this video. I have another video coming out. I'm probably going to tell you the story about how I met his parents for the first time, because that is a funny story. So stay tuned, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell button down below. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. And as usual, we'll talk. Bye.